if your phone breaks, if it falls and got broken, so invariably you are going to change the screen. You just make a replacement of such screen. So there's no much to be done about that. You buy a replacement screen. It's possible it's going to be a soldered one or a clip screen. Either way, you make a replacement of a broken screen. The next one is if you have a blue screen. Yes, that could also be due to a bad screen. But for you to confirm that, in most cases, you get another screen that is working, a good screen, and test on your mobile phone, and vice versa. The one that was showing blue on your phone, you can test it on another phone of the same type, so as to confirm whether the problem is from the PCB or it's just the screen that has gone bad. So in that case, if you do all I've mentioned and you are lucky that the problem is coming from a bad screen, the next thing is just to replace. Or at times could be somebody that tamper with your setting, their contrast, their brightness, and other things on the screen. That could be the problem, and if that is done, invariably you have your display back if you have done that. But if it is not that, then you have to take a little pain in checking the connectors. It's possible the phone has fallen into water at some time, and there's now a breach in the connectors. So that's an higher level of repair. But what is certain is that some of these problems are solvable, but it takes some higher expertise to do that. If you have a white screen, like I explained for the other one as well, for the blue screen, if you have a white screen, you could power your phone and all you will see on the phone is a white screen. Two things could cause it. It could be hardware, it could be software. But what you normally observe if it is hardware is that when you power the phone, it will come with white, and over time it will go to sleep. That is, that light will go off. In that situation, you know that obviously you have a problem with the screen. It's possible the problem is from the board or from the screen itself. But if you power your phone and the white screen just stays there, it doesn't go off, it doesn't go to sleep, invariably that's a software problem. And the next thing to do is just to write the software. When you get to software issues, we'll solve that. But if you have a white screen, and like I said for the blue screen, you get another screen. That's the easiest thing to do. Other than going to the IC, going to the connector, those ones are higher level repair. Their repairs are level 3. But for the level which we are trying to introduce mobile phone repairs into, the first thing you have to do is to just get a new screen, a working screen from another phone or from a spare part dealer, a mobile phone spare part dealer. Get another one and test. You could be lucky that you won't do more than that. When you put a screen that is working, you put it and the display will return. That's good for you. But if it's the IC, display IC, the ICs are majorly in the market, you buy another one and make a replacement. Some even have some connectors that is different from IC. It's possible there's a bridge in the connector as well. Once these things are meant, is a circuit, they are meant to work in a particular manner. Once there is an obstruction in the line of operation, in the circuit flow, it will affect whatever is on the phone. It's possible that there's a peel-up on the terminal. It's possible there's a water spillage on this screen terminal. If there's a water spillage on the terminal, there will be a breach. If there's also a breach while soldering, at times you are changing a new screen, and once you finish soldering it, you find out that it's showing white. You have to go back and look at the terminal, the connector on the board, to see whether you actually have a good soldering. If your soldering is bad, it will affect your screen display. Another problem is partial illumination on the screen. This problem is when if you have a mobile phone and by the time you power it, you find out that on a side, you used to have a full, a brightness of light That is, when you power the phone, like let me power this phone, for instance, to clear up or doubt on what I'm saying.